What's up, gang? Peace and blessings and much love, and shout out to my YouTube family and my Patreon gang, and welcome to all those who have just found my channel. I am Mama Magical. If you would like to know more about me, feel free to visit my website and also text or call the number at the beginning and end of the video. Listen, child, I seen y'all texts, y'all tweets, y'all comments, and even if I don't always text back, I still read them, guys, as far as your YouTube content. So I do appreciate that. So listen, child, I seen it all. I was on YouTube last night. I was on social media. I seen all the stuff, well, majority of the stuff about the Grammys, you know, Jay-Z supposedly lightweight crashing out. You know, Beyonce was there. People had comments about her energy. You know, Nicki being snubbed, so, you know, so-called snubbed, you know, and things like that. So we finna get into that. We already know. We already do our readings on Hollywood, you know, and the like. So come on. My day ones know I was already coming. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull on the energy, you know, just the general energy of the Grammys. Killer Mike getting arrested, child. It was so much going on. So we just going to look at the energy. I've already prayed and invoked the ancestors and the spirits. And speaking of invocation and veneration, do not forget, y'all, I'm having my ancestor class February 11th. It's not too late to sign up. Visit the website for the link. Okay, Lord, listen. I already got cards flying out. So we got surprise and cleanse. That means some dirty shit going on. But we were very surprised by several things. Jay-Z's speech, nonetheless. You know, Killer Mike getting arrested. The Nicki Minaj thing. Y'all, it was a lot of dirty little games playing. So let me finish breaking up the cards. Oh. They already speaking. Hell yeah. A strong hell yeah. So it was dirty shit going on. Come through, spirit. Okay, y'all. So let's pull some cards. Let's get some more details. And then, of course, we're going to always hop over to the tarot for specific questions, y'all. So let's see. Come through, spirit. Come through. Learn the lesson. Reverse and delusional. So when I look at this delusional word, right, some words, it does not matter the orientation for all you guys that have my cards and the way I teach tarot to people as well. You always have to pay attention to the context of the question, which is a more general, show us the energy, learn the lesson, and the supporting energies. Delusional. So you sometimes when you see this word, still take it for what it is. There is something there that might not be what it seems to be, you know. In other words, we know that there's a lot of delusion and illusions in Hollywood, you know, in that realm. And I feel like when I see this learn the lessons reverse, it lets me know that fuck shit is still going on. Excuse my language. I don't like to really talk like that, but you know, for layman's terms, you know, it's still the same rigmarole, same game, same song. You know, there is biasness there. There are rituals happening, spiritual activity involved. Of course, people using the Grammys to humiliate people, watching, stalking, somebody spying. It's a lot of that goes on during these big Academy Award, Grammys, all those things, ceremonies. Energy was dark and off, reverse, alignment. So everything that played out there was exactly the way. It's like a setup. Like, this is what we're going to happen. We're going to snub so-and-so. And I do believe that was planned, but we're going to get into the tarot. You know, we already know, you know, just certain things that we think is a surprise is not a surprise to a certain group of people. That's how I'm going to articulate that. Health, reverse, jealousy. This year, some more things will be revealed. Guilt, shame, and lies. And then we still got cleanse at the bottom of the deck. I just want to pull 3 more, Spirit says. Lovers reverse, Magic, soulmate reverse. Somebody that Grammys, it's people that appear to be or have a certain front from the camera. Act like we together, act like everything is all good. So it was things like that going on behind the scenes, which is, you know, a little interesting to me because I did read some interesting comments. You know, nothing too much really new. But as far as Jay-Z and Beyonce, people have felt like that Beyonce has already checked out, child. She was looking like she just, you know, could not stand the sight of him up there doing that speech, you know. So we just gonna look into some things, y'all. Let's get into some things. So let's see. I want to put more on the energy surrounding the Grammys 2024. Please reveal to us the energies that took place. Y'all, dang, could we please continue to get our both feet in the door of 2004, y'all? So much has already happened, and it's just February. And I know y'all seen Monique's, interview that she did with Shannon Sharp. So we already know there's going to be some things said. So show us the energy surrounding the Grammys 2024. Sacrifices. Seasons changing, things changing, spiritual communication. Come through, Magician reverse, dark magic. Come through, like I said, sacrifices, spiritual communication. Y'all, this is just beginning. It's getting ready to be a whole lot of shit taking places. Following behind this Grammy. And that was one of the questions I was going to ask, to show me the aftermath. Every time we know, anytime these, you got the Clive Davis party, all these things that happen around the, time of the award ceremonies, there's ritual. People get together, people make changes, people make plans, and we're going to start seeing, just watch the energy of some of these celebrities, especially the ones that did win. And see how things change and compare it to last year. I'm telling you, the devil is in the details, Spirit says. A lot of black magic, dark magic, the magician and the devil. Look how they complement and they sit right next to each other. Changes is coming. Spiritual manipulation, spiritual communication, 3 of Wands. Once again, things are being set in place for other things to take place. The Chariot tells us that. But that 3 of Wands and the Chariot as a supporting card. Shit's just going to continue to get more intense. More quote-unquote shocks and surprises are coming. Watch what I tell you guys this year of 2024. If you are interested in watching this industry, it's going to be a lot more shocked and wow factors. I'm telling you, especially with this devil here. Ill intentions. There's a lot of alcohol, drug indulgence, all those things that we know. Come on, my day ones. Eyes wide shut. Come on now, especially at that Clive Davis party. More spiritual communication, judgment, spirits being conjured up. Queen of Swords. And then we have 10 burdens. Some people careers will end around this time as well. The glory they can give you, and they can snatch it right from you. Show us energy around that Clive Davis party. A lot of people really had things to say about Clive Davis's party, especially when they continued to do so when Whitney was upstairs in the hotel room unalived. Show us energy surrounding the Clive Davis party, Spirit. What was that energy like? If you go to that Clive Davis party, you get some sort. Clive Davis party is almost like, you don't got to be an A-lister really to be there at the Clive Davis party. It's like not an auction of, so to speak, but whoever you hear, they all know what's going on. They are part of something bigger, even if it's sex, things like that. Eyes wide shut. Follow me with that. If you're there, you're in. Just put it like that. That's what I'm going to say. And this is definitely Clive Davis, the Emperor. It's like you come to a Clive Davis party, you're going to get an opportunity of something, even if it costs you everything. A lot of darkness. A lot of darkness. The Moon and Justice reverse. Come through, Spirit. Come through, Spirit. Be careful at... And the celebrities that go to those Clive Davis parties, like I said, you don't have to be an A-list to go there. That just means, what Nori was saying about crossing through that door or going through that threshold, you've made it through a certain threshold, and now your eyes are wide open and not shut anymore. So I hope y'all, I'm trying, y'all know I got to censor, especially on YouTube. So I know my day ones. Y'all know what I'm saying at the end of the day. What's this? The Fool. See how the Fool was upright and it turned reverse? A very dangerous game to be played at those parties. A lot of reckless things. A lot of things that can hurt and harm people. But it's like at those parties, it's like they be zombified. Like, that's what Spirit is showing me. Drugged up, zombified. Just trying to get chose. Like how they used to have back in the day. And I don't know if they still do the pimps and players, like the players ball. You're there because you're trying to get chose. Come through, Spirit. Okay, so whether you a man or a woman too. I'll say that. Okay. Child, listen, let's get into this whole Nicki thing. Barbie World was announced. Then they came and snatched it back. Remind me of that same stuff that happened with Steve Harvey and Miss Universe. Was that intentional? Did they intentionally snub Nicki Minaj of that award? Did they do that on purpose? Was that planned, Spirit? Was that planned? Hell yes. Hell yes. What's telling me definitely yes is this whole, you know, Seven of Swords, sneaky shit. Being slick, doing something on purpose. We're going to make you feel like you want something. Then Four of Wands, we going to snap. Four of Pentacles, we finna snatch it right back from you. And remind you every time who really runs this shit. That's crazy, right? And some people, did Jay-Z have something to do with that? We just finna see. Because people say that Jay-Z is cool with the, you know, Grammy committee. You know, they say it's anonymous people, but I wonder how anonymous is it really? So let's see. Did he have anything to do with that? Yes. Queen B. Yes. Jay-Z, yes. Yep. I would say he definitely has some sort of influence of what happened that night. And it just is what it is. But it wasn't him. It was that other woman, too. I'm not just going to say Beyonce, but that other Desiree lady. Spirit is showing me that's the Queen of Wands. The Chariot is a yes card when it's upright. And so it's definitely so is Wheel of Fortune. But it wasn't just him. You see, there's a woman and a male, his counterpart. Somebody was there with him to do that. So it wasn't just him. We just know Jay-Z. Jay-Z is the face of a lot of stuff. So just keep that in mind. But he did have something. He had his hand in that to some degree. But not just him alone. But it was definitely something that was done on purpose. There was no true mistake. Like someone said, it was all over the website. You know, how do you mess up to that degree, right? How was Nicki Minaj feeling? Okay, what's this? Two of Pentacles, a balance. You fuck with us, you come for us. We gonna reciprocate. We gonna hit you where it hurt every time. That's the balance. Okay. How did Nicki feel about that? How does she truly feel about that? Some say she don't care. She been calling out the Grammys, but you know, as humans, and we all have feelings. Come on now. You feel something, right? Ooh, okay, wow. All my cards just fell out. The World reverse. The World. She says, see now, this is what I be talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And now they did that shit in front of the whole world. Now they gonna believe what I'm saying. That's how she felt. Now are they gonna believe what I'm saying? They played with me. She felt vulnerable. She felt sad about it. She sure did with this World card. She was played in front of the whole world. How would anybody feel, right? Petty as hell. She knows she's been into it with these people. She knew Page of Cups reversed, Five of Wands reversed. They was never going to give it to her anyway. But it still make you feel some type of way. Like, damn, you're going to completely play me to that degree, to that level. That's how she felt. That is how she felt. She knew it was pettiness. It was pettiness all day. You know, she was very vocal right before that, you know, happened. Before the Grammys was announced all week. You know, saying how she felt about stuff, you know. And she said, and she feels like it's a part of the, you know, the abuse that she been feeling, that she feels that she's been getting and receiving from the industry. You know, sometimes when the Page of Cups reverse comes out, he can come with some sort of, you know, bad news. But nonetheless, it was childish, it was pettiness, it was funny, it was a key to the people that did that. Five of Wands, Page of Cups, and they plan to do that to her and humiliate her in front of the entire world. Come through, Spirit. Okay, y'all, so let's get into Jay-Z a little bit. You know, he came on stage, you know, saying his, some people call it a little nice, nasty rant, you know, saying, you know, about his wife. You know, how is she the artist that has won the most Grammys in history, have not had an album of the year? Now, I'm not going to get into, you know, too much of the politics about that because I saw very mixed opinions about whether she deserves it or not. What's this? Oh, this ain't the, oh, okay. This is just the beginning with him. This man just getting hot. He's just warming up. He ain't even really hot yet. He gonna continue speaking his mind. So don't be surprised if Jay-Z is continuously being in the news with his opinions, with his loud opinions. But yes, he was, you know, saying, you know, she has the most Grammys. How has she not won album of the year yet? Show us Jay-Z's energy. Sean Carter, Jay-Z, Jay-Z. Show us his energy at the Grammys last night. He said, I'm going to keep fucking talking. 3 of Cups. He said, hey, I had a little to drink. This is a night of celebration. Everybody here that needs to be in listening ear, you know, that I need for them to hear this. You know, the whole world watching me right now, I'm finna say how I feel. 3 of Cups. Like I said, there's a change in this man, and he's going to continue to talk. He's going to continue to speak his mind. 2 of Swords, reverse, 3 of Cups. He said, this is just the beginning, the hangman. I'm going to keep talking. He said, they had me at a point where I couldn't really express myself the way that I wanted to. But now I'm very clear, 2 of Wands reverse, 2 of Swords reverse, on how I feel about things. And I'm going to speak on it. That's his energy. Very unapologetic. That was his energy. He knew when he came in there, 3 of Cups. When he went on that stage, he was already prepared. That wasn't something like he just thought at the last minute. No, he knew that he was going to take, it was his time to shine. He was going to go. They said Blue was up there almost looking like, oh my God, Dad, why you have to do that while I'm up here? What was Beyonce's energy? People have mixed feelings about how they received that. Show us Beyonce's energy at the Grammys. You know, a lot of people saying, you know, she was kind of looking, you know, there but not there with it. Show us that energy. Okay, what's this? Page of Pentacles. Very much over it. Don't be surprised if Beyonce, we start seeing, I mean, not that we've seen so much of her in anywhere in the last couple of years, you know. I think we can pretty much all agree that Beyonce, she kind of been doing her thing in the background. She has had an album, you know, the Renaissance, but you know, she's always kind of been private. But she just over shit, you know. I think she's getting ready to go into another lane in her life. Not to say that she'll leave music completely, but she like, hey, listen, you know, I'm just going to be me. I'm going to drop music when I want to. I definitely always going to have my solid fan base. But I'm just kind of over all this shit anyway. She's had conversations with Jay-Z about it. That's why he almost, you know, it's like, Spirit is showing me, it's like she's not 100% surprised that he did that, you know, because they've had previous conversations. But she like, whatever, you know, what he's saying is true. She did agree with that. That's what it's looking like in these cards. But it looks like it's like she's in a la-la land with that hermit energy. She's there. She's not there. He said what he said. She says, I have worked hard. You know, let's get a little bit more context. Oh, she was standing behind him. She sure was. She was standing behind him. She said, I have worked hard. And it is what it is. And he said what he said. Now, you know what? I ain't going to ask that question. Because I'm going to do a Beyonce reading. I'm going to save some of the questions I really want to ask for that reading. So we're going to move on from now. I'm trying to keep this on the Grammys. But I got y'all. Okay, so as far as these celebrities, you know, I've seen a couple of comments saying, you know, every year we go through this with the celebrities. They claim that they don't give a damn about Grammys, but deep down inside they really do, you know. So they wouldn't speak on it. They wouldn't rant on it so much, you know. Kind of reminds me of the Oscars too, when, you know, that kind of happens every year when, you know, black actors and actresses speak about unfairness. You know, let's see. I'm gonna ask about Nicki Minaj. Does she really care about the Grammys? Does this, you know, really affect her deep down inside? Just overall about the way they treat her in the Grammys. I say to a degree. Not so much anymore. She's been angry the devil about it for a long time. This is nothing new. You know, it's just like it is what it is. She feels some sort of way, but maybe not as strongly as some people think that she really does feel. I don't think she's at a level, you know, according to how these cards I land, that it's like a salty thing with her, because she's moved past that. She's been salty about it if you follow me. But she like, this is what it is. They don't fuck with me. I've been on the outs with this, you know, this industry. You know, I know who runs it. It's almost like I expected the devil. I already know what's going to happen. And she gets worried about things before things are even announced as well. Anyway, especially with all that 3 energy, you know, communication. But so she knows, but she knows that she's kind of been iced out by them for a long time. She says she knows she's worthy of celebration. Her fans show her that, but she's not going to get it. 9 of Pentacles reversed with the industry, the devil. But it has broken her heart before. She has cried about the situation. But you know how you can almost get numb to something? That's kind of where she's at with it. So before we conclude, y'all, this is what I want to do. I would just want to see what comes out in this divine gifts and messages deck. I don't know. Spirit just keep making me look at it. So we might have a message. Let's see. Before we conclude. Let's read this. Grammys. Music industry. Channeling. Come through, Spirit. A lot of channeling. Once again, the Grammys is a focal point, like an altar, like a shrine. It is a portal. Celebrities, the higher ups, the powers that should not be, like I be hearing people saying, because they on point with that one. You know, they use that as a major, strong focal point. It's so much energy. It's so much worship of other people. Idolization there. Calling on spirits. Conjuring up spirits. All types of shit happens there. Spirit says there's a lot of channeling that goes on there. Glamour magic. Come through. Tell us what it is, Spirit. Glamour magic. The card says in the realms of spirits and spells. That's the Grammys. We unite. That's all the people that come together. Glamour's magic, a mesmerizing light. Lights, camera, action. This is all that you think it should be, but it's really not, you know. With face embrace, we soar to new height. Glamour magic. Of course, people are doing glamour magic on their selves there. Glamour magic, sis, you know, even if you just look at it as, you know, putting your makeup on and making yourself looking appealing, mesmerizing, sexy, sex appeal, alluring, things like that. Of course, women, like I said, Clive Davis party is a party of getting chose. A lot of illusion. You know, makeup is an illusion. That is glamour magic. Come through, Spirit, and speak to us about this. Remote healing. Remote healing. And I'm looking at this because when I first pulled it out, I pushed it back up because it was kind of reversed halfway. But to me, this reminds me, I'm looking at the word remote. You know how you can remote channel things or isolate things, or almost like how you can, I know these are 2 different things, but Reiki, like distance Reiki, like how you can influence certain parts in certain, you know, spaces and sections. They're remote. I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. They can manipulate certain parts of the crowd. They can just, you know, it's all an illusion, y'all. It's all an illusion. So come through, Spirit. That's how we're going to end the reading on the Grammys. I know it was a whole lot of other stuff that went there, like, you know, down like the Killer Mike situation, you know, all of that. But I just kind of wanted to hit the highlights, like the big things a lot of people was talking about. So maybe I'll do a part 2. I don't know. I'll see what y'all say in the comments. But that's what it is, y'all. Peace and blessings.